People are gonna find out about this.
About what? What's the train?
Hi, Hannah. Hi, Tommy. Jeff in Las Vegas.
Hi. Great background.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. How'd you do?
Amazing.
Thanks for joining me
Great.
to talk about Hounded today. What a great thriller. So congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
You know, and you know, telling me a group of friends break into the wrong place, not just any place, but like an English mansion. What could possibly go wrong, right?
Exactly.
And the premise is, it reminds me a lot of The Most Dangerous Game. You know, everyone read that in high school and in college. So I was wondering, is that this is the English version of that?
Well, I think there's obvious comparisons. I mean, it's interesting because we're learning that you guys know The Most Dangerous Game as a short story probably far better than we do. It's not taught in our schools. So where you're probably reading The Most Dangerous Game at about the same time that we get forced to read Lord of the Flies or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's yeah. I mean, it's the comparison is there that the humans are the ultimate sport. And we're not trying to reinvent reinvent the genre, but I think I felt like we hadn't seen it done as an existing sport with the humans replacing the actual quarry.
And Hannah, tell us about your character. What's it like to be hunted?
Yeah, it was pretty scary because we were actually working on, a 700-acre plot of land, and we really were running from hounds, swimming through rivers, climbing up massive walls, and it was really nice for me to play a character who's a working class female, where nothing about her narrative is to do with beauty or sex, and she has spark and she has wit and she is intelligent. It was a really important film for me.
And Tommy, casting the four friends, what were you looking for? What kind of chemistry?
I wanted them to have heart. I wanted them to be kind kids. To be honest, I mean, we're telling a story about four urban youths from a South London district, and there's plenty of stuff been made in that world where the kids are drug dealers or angry or they fall into the wrong crowd, and I don't know that world, so it would have been really inauthentic for me to try and portray those kind of characters. And I think one of the reasons the script really appealed to me was that these kids were good kids. I mean, yes, they are petty criminals, and yes, they're going out and they are burgling houses, but they're not doing it against anybody. There's no harm meant for anybody. They in a kind of Robin Hood way, they sort of are only really stealing from those they know that can afford it, and they have a code and they have a system of honor. And yeah, I thought it was really important that they, like I said at the beginning, that they just had heart, and they felt like they all loved each other, really, for want of a better expression. There was a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah, they weren't malicious in their intents. They were just, you could feel the camaraderie between them. Yeah, well put. And Hannah, is fox hunting still a tradition? I know there's a lot of traditions in England, but I've always thought that something like that died out, or was it for the upper class? Or can you tell me about the history of that?
Yeah. It was banned in, I think, 2003, 2004. Was it, Tommy?
I think 2004 it was banned. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So it was banned as a thing in England, but Tommy was saying earlier to me that they still to exercise the dogs will line trails of fox urine and just to exercise them. And it's
still in the winter months. I think it's still very much like within certain sections of society and certain areas of England, they still have an sometimes almost weekly gathering, and it's still very much a social thing for those members of society that want to do that. They still meet on horses and they go out on rides and they take the hounds out, but they aren't going with the specific intention of catching foxes.
Right. So tradition is very hard to get rid of, right? After a long time. So yeah, they cherish those traditions.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a lot of our subtext, isn't it? As well?
Absolutely. And finally today, Tommy, you know, this is your first feature film, so I love to ask first-time directors, what was the first shot on the first day of your film, and what was the last shot you did on the last day of your film?
Oh, wow. Good question. So the very first shot is a big wide shot of the 4 characters running across a hill.
Okay.
Just before they get into the field that we call the Bear Trap Field. And the very last shot, I think,
Flower on our heads, wasn't
was
it?
post farmhouse explosion with Chaz and Vix cowering in the pantry, I think we call it. Like, I'm not sure what you call it in America, but and we literally were throwing flour dust at them as if it was mortar dust just drifting down onto them.
That's
So
classic.
it's like in all of the rap pictures, like when we rapped, me and Malachi are covered in white flour. So it's just like, you know, everyone's like, woo, and we just like, it just looks like we've really been through it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, look, again, congratulations on a great thriller. It's been a joy to talk to you both. Thank you so much, and best of luck with the film. Let's talk again soon.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.